And here we are back at the house yet again, and as you can see just from the front there's been a lot of change here. There's a lot of dirt piles, and they've been digging trenches. This is to put in the water pipes. This house was never connected to fresh water, and you have to be a bit careful here. Step over here and then go through the gate. And as you can see, they've had a mini digger down here, and they've dug quite an extensive trench, which is what you saw at the front. I just jumped over the hole, and there's an awful lot of garbage in the garden, but this is what we want. We want this place being finished. And if we look on the outside, they've I'm not sure if it's an air ventilator they put in. The new window's firmly in place, which is great. I'm just going to walk over this pile of dirt. I've got caught on the wire. And as you can see, we have this deep trench and this deep pile of dirt. So I've got to be ever so careful as I walk through here. All this will be disappearing soon as it's put back into the hole. We've still got the rubble pile here. That will eventually go. And as you can see, this trench extends all the way around the back of the house. Sadly, we had some rain last night and it's filled in part of the trench, but that's not going to stop them from their work. So the development is certainly coming along well. I'm very impressed with what they've done. We're still heading for an April move-in. The exterior of the property won't actually be dealt with until we move in. At the moment they're just trying to get the internal aspects readied. And as I understand it now, we've got the staircase going up into the attic eventually. But where you can see this trench and this pile of dirt, there will be a building with a staircase running off the top of it. And that building will be like a shed, which we hope will connect with the undercroft, so that it all be one building, which will be useful for storage or for whatever purposes we can think. And then of course the next problem is the stone house. So let's go and have a look inside. Let's see what they've actually done in the interior. That would be interesting to see. How do we approach this one? Wherever I walk, it's a trench. Okay, here we go. This staircase I mentioned last time is going to disappear, hopefully. That will be taken out once we've moved in. They've completely stripped this door. They've done a really good job actually. There's about 20 layers of paint. These doors are very, very well made and very old. So I'm glad that we've been able to preserve the original doors. Let's go inside the property. And here we are again. Right, this is the next part of the project, which is the kitchen and shower room. This area here that you can see here, it's very difficult to show it on camera, is the new kitchen. And that's the dividing wall, which takes you into the shower, as you can see there. And it's all looking really, really good. All the paintwork here has been stripped off, and this room has been completely replastered. So this room is completely finished. Let's go back into the master bedroom. Now this room is used more as a storeroom while they finish off the rest of the property. There's a cracked pane there. I'll have to ask if they're going to replace that. But yeah, it's looking very, very good. well, all this money and all this resources into restoring what is effectively a Romanian period property, country property. The doorway is a bit askew. There's not a great deal they can do about that, so they're going to make adjustments to the door to ensure that it fits neatly in place. But that's part of the period charm. And if you go to England, how many villages are there with wonky doorways, as an example? But yeah, I'm really, really impressed. And this is the man who's doing our building work here. Say hi.
Nu sunt de-aia fixoasă.
Just but I ask, is the window in there's got a crack in it? As to
They're changing the glass.
Changing the glass.
They're changing the glass
Oh, that's
everywhere,
excellent. Yeah, this is very, very good. Bravo. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. So that's the latest report from the house renovation project, which started in October. And I'm now going to go off camera. Hope that you enjoyed this section, and then of course on to the next part. And just to show you the other room, when we get around to it. This room here, it's got stacks of cement in here, which hopefully will be used. This room here extends way into the back actually. If I can put a light on for you very quickly. It's going to be an apartment once we finish with the top end of the property. It's very, very dry down here. It's actually in the basement of the house. I'll just take you through if there's any electricity or elastic trickery. There's a light switch, but I bet it don't work. No. And the room will extend into this cellar. So this cellar here that you can see, hopefully that you can see, this is at the back of this apartment. This is going to be converted into an apartment. So we come out of here. It's got this lovely door here. Look at this door, the internal door. And then we've got the front end of the compartment, the apartment rather, which is here. So it's quite a large room. This will easily put in a bathroom suite with shower, wash basin, and a double bed and a lounge area. The only problem that we have on the technical side is that they are going to have to install a pumping apparatus so that the water from the sewage can get lifted and pushed down into the drains. But that's not too difficult for them. I have to say I'm really impressed with their work ethics. But look at this room, isn't it beautiful? I know it's a bit dark at the moment, but just imagine this when it's done. What a wonderful room this would make. So yes, this is going to be one of the apartments. The other one will be in the attic in the house. But this room, I particularly like the basement area, I have to say. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at the ceilings, the heavy oak beams. And this is old traditional Romania. This is what drew us to the property in the first place. The period authenticity. And this is one of our pieces which will go on display. It's a pity we can't really show it to you very well at the moment. And over here, show you that very quickly. This is our spinning wheel, which will be kept as an exhibit along with this old-fashioned bed that it sits in at the moment. So yeah, this is a fantastic room, or both two large rooms. This will make quite a nice apartment with its own entrance door. And I actually, as I say, I actually like this room. I think it's fantastic. It's got so much potential. But anyway, that's for later.